guys, so I just finished a run and then I did some meditation and some shoulder exercises, and now I feel great and I'm ready to start the day. Today we are going to take my books to a secondhand store, and I can't wait to see what it looks like. I've never been there before. I'm back home. I made my coffee. I'm so excited for it. But before I do anything else today, I need to finish my Wanikani reviews. I finished my reviews, learned 10 new vocabulary, took a shower, did the laundry, walked the dog, and then my mom came back home and she decided that she really wanted some falafel, so I went out and bought us some not the healthiest food, but it's so good, guys, and it's so cheap here in Israel. I know that in restaurants abroad it can cost like a full meal, but here it's pretty cheap. Okay, so I'm finally finished with everything I had to do today. I'm finally ready. I kind of look like a person now. I put some minimal makeup. I tried not putting on foundation today, which I never do. I usually always wear foundation. Since I'm losing light, I try to do this real fast. Now, let's just talk about the books. I used to dream about having this huge library at home, having like all these amazing books. I still dream about that, but I really want it to contain only the books that I really love and not every book I've read. So the books that I'm returning are either books that I'm not interested in reading again, or books that I'm going to get in a different edition. For example, I'm giving away Harry Potter books in Hebrew because I want to buy the English version at some point. Not now, but at some point. That one I would probably keep. It's kind of a book recycle store. I guess they call it social consumption. I'm not sure quite what is the right term in English. Their mission is basically so that people just read the books and pass them over to other people who would like to read the same books, which is why the price is so affordable, and you even get credit when you return those books so that you can keep getting other books that you want to read. That's pretty awesome for people who love reading like me. This company also employs people who find it hard to find employment. They're very socially active and they really try to like give back a lot to society, and I love their mission and what they're doing. All the books in the store are 20 shekels, which is $7. That's very affordable. Just for reference, a new book that you would buy at the store would cost you around 30 something dollars. Depends on the book, but most new edition books, that's the price. I've been wanting to go there for a while now, and today we can finally do that. First of all, we have all these books that I've already talked about in previous videos. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you can go to my channel and check those out. Other than that, in the past few weeks, I finished reading those two books too. This one actually belongs to a friend, so I'm gonna return this to him. And this one I'm gonna take to the store too. And then I have all these books that I'm taking to. In these two, which are like recipe books, I'm really not sure whether they're gonna take those kind of books. If they don't, I guess I'll ask them what should I do with those, if there's like any way to just recycle them or whatever. I know that the whole video is about books, but I did want to mention a few more things that I'm getting rid of this time, and one of them is this notebook that is empty finally. That's just a really used bookmark. It says rebooks.org.il. It's the same company that I'm going to use to recycle those books. 4 pens. I finished another floss. The reason I keep bringing those up is because basically nobody taught me as a kid that I should be doing that. It's not that easy to build a habit of doing that, but every time I finish one, I feel like very proud of myself that I'm keeping it up. Another B12, that's another good habit that I'm building. It's actually a very important vitamin for your nervous system and many other things in your body and your brain. People who don't eat a lot of red meat should be taking vitamin B12. Another thing that I'm finally throwing out is this mascara, which is like 2 years old. I know it's bad. I know. I finally bought a new one so I can get rid of this one. I mean, it still works. It's fine. It's just, I know it's not healthy to use makeup that is so old, so I'm getting rid of it. This face cream, deep moisturizer, I did not like this one. It was way too oily for me, for my skin. This is gas. We use it to cook coffee. I am quite an outdoorsy person, so when We go out to nature in Israel. Most people have one of those, and you have this little thing that you screw over it, and then you light a fire and you cook coffee in nature. It's the best tasting coffee ever. You could make tea, of course, or whatever you need. Yeah, so I finished this, so I need to return it to the recycle place. Lastly, I have those two bags that are just literally falling apart. I don't use very feminine bags often, and when I do, I usually use the same one every single time. Those have been laying in the closet for a long time, and when I actually had to go to a wedding, I wanted to take them with me, but then they just fell apart the second I took them out of the closet. Yeah, it's time to get rid of them. That's it. We are going to head to the store now. I can't believe it'll fit in here. I'm so happy about that. Hey guys, so I'm back home, so sorry for the lighting. I should have done this so much earlier. I didn't think the sun is going down so early, but yeah, I'm still not used to it. The sun goes down at around 4 now, which is ridiculous. It was so awesome. The store is basically like a big library. The woman at the counter was so helpful, so kind, and I don't know, I just love the vibe. I love what this company stands for, and I hope more people get to learn about it. Basically what happened is I got in, I showed her all the books that I wanted to give, and she gave me this little card which says that I have a discount for 15 books, which is the amount of books I gave. If a normal book is 20 shekels, then I can get them for 15 shekels. And actually today they had a birthday discount, so I got more books, guys. I got 5 books. And they only cost me 10 shekels, which is like $3 basically, and that's amazing. It was a great experience. They have some other stores around the center of Israel too. There's actually one really close to my work, so I would like to check it out too. I get so excited about books, guys. I'm so sorry. I realize that's super nerdy, and most people probably don't react the same way to books. Yeah, but unfortunately there are some books that they didn't take. Usually what you do with old books in Israel is you just take them and pile them outside of your building, on the side of the road, where you can just put them and they won't be on the ground, and then people can look at them and take them if you want. I heard it's illegal in Japan to put things out to the street, but in Israel actually that's what you do with things you think that other people can still reuse. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do with them. So it's actually the day after I went to the bookstore. I did a bit of research and I decided that what I'm gonna do with the books that they wouldn't take is recycle them in a paper recycle bin that we have basically in every building, as far as I know. After doing this research, I realized that that would be the best way to reuse this paper that nobody would probably want to read. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do now. That's what it looks like.